I just this last night we had a very amazing lightning and light show, I would say, in the heavens above where I live in the Toronto area. And then I saw this article after I had finished making the video. It says last night's lightning storm was unlike anything Toronto has seen before. And many people have posted videos here, so I'll put a link in here to show you. This is not just I who saw this. This was, and the terminology is absolutely right that this was unlike anything we have seen before. And this one, I'll just play this here for a second. This is about somebody that was actually flying into the city that posted this, and he shows you that this was just an amazing light show, more than a lightning or thunderstorm. This was a light show unlike anything that we have ever seen before. So the rest of the video follows that I have recorded, and to me these are some of the signs and more like these on a bigger scale that we'll be seeing as the events of the book of Revelation and the end times, the time of the tribulation and the sorrows begins to progress more and more rapidly as we head as the days pass by. Hello and welcome. This is Paul Sindhu. So I just wanted to post this very short video of this lightning storm that I took from my home last night. And as you can see on the screen, it says there's severe thunderstorm warning issued for Vaughan, Richmond Hill, Markham. These are like suburbs of Toronto, of the city of Toronto. So they're just northern suburbs. And this is the area where I live. And we did see this last night. However, there was something very unusual about this. For they said there's a severe thunderstorm warning, and what we saw was not at all a thunderstorm. It was more like some sort of lightning storm. But you see how you see these streaks of lightning here? It wasn't like that at all. This was like there was a big light show going on, which reminded me of the only one other time when I've seen something like this was I saw the Northern Lights one time in northern Canada, and they were amazing. Okay, that was like really a light show. Okay, not even a lightning show, it was a light show. And this is what that reminded me of. This was like a light show. And what was strange about this is that, when they tell you here that there's a severe warning for this whole region, which is quite large, this, what we saw was concentrated only in like one patch of cloud, and it was amazing. It was like huge. And regrettably, you don't get the full effect of it when you see it on the video. But the sky all around, there was nothing else going on. And that is something which was very unusual. Secondly, it wasn't like you see how these are white streaks of lightning. This was like completely like a golden color. It was like a deep yellow golden color, and that also is very, very unusual. And the way this was moving, it was moving very slowly in a southeasterly direction. And it literally did remind me of these sci-fi movies that we see where there's this the giant mothership or something like an Independence Day. That is the kind what came to mind when I'm watching this. I said, man, that's what it looks like. This does not look like any lightning storm that I've seen, and there was very, very faint once I heard thunder, but that was it. There was no thunder at all. And it just like flashed and flashed and flashed, and I was totally amazed by it, because this is again something which is very, very unusual. And this leads me back into prophecy, where Jesus, God says that He will show signs in the heavens above. And a lot of people have been in the last few years, especially, but all the time, going back decades, oh, there was a comet in the sky, or there was a little, like a shooting star or something. They say that's a sign in the heaven. But no, this was a sign. Like even my wife, she took note of this, and she doesn't pay attention to these kind of things, and she goes, wow, what is that? This, I've never seen anything like this. So that's what's going to happen, is that when God begins to show these signs, as I believe He is now, and a lot of people are noticing it, they are going to be of a scale and magnitude, and they are going to be so different than anything else we have ever seen before, that is literally going to stop us in our tracks, and we're going to be left with our mouths hanging open and saying, my God, what is that? And the answer is that these are signs from heaven. At least I believe this year, because this was very, not anything normal, not like any lightning storm. And I've been like, 60 years on this earth. So I know I've seen quite a few. Actually, I almost got hit by lightning once. But you know what? This was not like any lightning storm that I've ever seen in my life. So I posted this raw video that I took after this little commentary of mine, and you can just watch it. And again, like I said, it's regrettable that this video, because it was with a camera that I was with an iPhone that I was taking it, it just doesn't have the ability to capture what I saw with my own eyes. And I would like to add quickly that in Acts 2:19 we read, "And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke." And another scripture it also says pillars of smoke. And one point in time, about a long time ago, but I would say almost 20 years ago, I believe, I saw a pillar of smoke. And it was really one of this. There's only three times that I can say that I've seen these signs in the heaven that have totally blown me away. One was when I saw the Northern Lights, and that was a light show that went on for a good hour, and it was just totally unbelievable. And then this pillar of smoke that I saw, and this one here last night. Okay, and these are again not usual. These are not normal events. So this was something that was really abnormal. That's why I wanted to share it with you. Well, that's a beautiful lightning storm. Surprisingly, there's hardly any thunder. The thunder that you might just have heard was the only time I heard thunder. And this was actually quite close to us. It was not that this was way off in the distance. And this was the only time that I heard thunder. Other than that, it was just pure a light show. Not even like a lightning show. Like we didn't see like streaks of lightning. It was just like big explosions going off. And so that's why I found it to be very, very unusual. Yeah, this is a video of the most amazing thing I've ever seen. This is, now you can't see it that clearly, but there's golden lightning flashing in the clouds. The funny thing is, or the strange thing is, that it's only concentrated in one part of the sky, just behind the one patch of clouds there. That's it. And there's no thunder with it. It's just this brilliant, like some mega explosions going on up there or something. It's not white like lightning usually is. It's like a yellow golden color. Totally awesome. Yeah, as you can see, like all these flashes going on, and no light, no thunder whatsoever, just lightning. It's just in the one spot, right? Wow. That is amazing.
Fireworks, isn't it?
No, it's not fireworks.
It's so gold. I've never seen it like that.
Yeah. These are the signs.
Have you ever seen it like that?
No, that is amazing. These are signs from God. Wow.
Send me a picture of it.
Really amazing, yeah. But it's just in that one spot.
I know.
Amazing. Wow. Yeah, it's just concentrated in the one spot. It's not,
Anywhere else.
no, all the other sky, as you can see, nothing else going on.
Why is it just that?
Well, ask God. He's the one that does it. How do I know? Amazing. Totally amazing. That's surprising. And there's no thunder whatsoever.
Sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. Well, you know I got a long, long journey. Sing hallelujah. So I better get started early. Sing hallelujah. Sing out for the Lord to help you. The Lord is mighty strong. Don't you worry about your heavy load, 'cause the Lord's gonna help you along. Well, I'm bound for that river Jordan. Sing hallelujah. The train to heaven is the one I'm boarding. Sing hallelujah. Sing out for the Lord to help you. The Lord is mighty strong. Don't you worry about your heavy load, 'cause the Lord's gonna help you along. Last night I heard my Lord a-calling. Sing hallelujah. Said to the man, you better stop all your stalling.